Question 1C. The plane is then loaded up with fuel, equipment and passengers. This adds more weight to the plane. The pressure of the wheels and tyres on the ground stays approximately the same. Explain what weight is and explain what will happen to the area of the wheels, tyres in contact with the ground as the plane is loaded up. Your answer should define weight using words in an equation, define pressure using words in an equation, and use your definition of pressure to explain what happens to the wheels and tyres. Now if you can get excellence for this question, then you'll need to spend some time on the following animation. So what is weight? Well, weight is related to the force of gravity acting on an object. The weight of an object can change with a location. If the force of gravity increases, then the weight of an object increases, and if the force of gravity decreases, then the weight of an object decreases. Well, how do we change the force of gravity? On Earth, well, it's always the same, right? Gravity is always 10. Okay, so a 6 kilo ball will weigh 60 newtons on the Earth, but you put that on the Moon and it's only going to weigh 10 newtons. Okay, the mass is going to stay the same. It's both going to have a 6 kilogram mass, but the weight force is going to be different depending on where it is. So weight is a force due to gravity due to the Earth acting on the object. The force for weight is Newton's second law, F net equals mass times acceleration. This formula does not look like it matters very much to this question, but it does. Okay, that force net meaning total force, is the same as Fw, weight force, and the mass is the same. And A, we just said in question 1A that A could be replaced with G, meaning gravity. Okay, so what is weight? It's a force due to gravity, which makes sense, it's just mass times gravity. Pressure is the force on an object that is spread over a surface area. The equation for pressure is force divided by area, where that force is applied. Now, use this definition of pressure to explain what happens to the wheels. Up here in the question, we're told that the pressure stays the same. So we know that P is the same, okay? But we're told that the weight force, Fw, is going to go up. Okay, so if P stays the same and F goes up, what's going to happen to A? Now for some of us that may look a little bit tricky. Now you see that F's at the top of the equation, so we can put F at the top of our triangle with P and A at the bottom. We're saying if force goes up, then area has to also go up. And you can ask why? Well, if we've got our aeroplane over here, and there is a bigger force downwards, okay, these wheels are having to support a greater amount of weight force, and for the same pressure, these tyres are going to get bigger, they're going to get flatter to support all that additional weight force.